You go to your rocket right now. No,
Do it.
no. Go to your rocket right now. Right now. No.
So it's for your own good.
It's for your own good. It's for your own good. Be a good, dry Jirus and go back to your rocket. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the UltraQuest podcast here on the Morphin Network. And we are here to discuss Ultraman Classic episodes 33 through 36. That's right. We're on the penultimate installment of our, well, I wouldn't say Neo Odyssey, whatever the N and the E stand for in Mega Monster Battle, but look, we're doing the original Ultraman, and unlike Kamen Rider, we only have 7 episodes left.
Yeah, we're almost there.
We're almost there. I can't believe that, like, freaking on the Kamen Rider side of things, we still have like 40 episodes left. Exactly 40 episodes left, plus 2 movies.
Interesting how Ultraman had higher ratings than Kamen Rider did, but yet Kamen Rider has more than twice the episode count.
Yeah, that is very odd, isn't it? But again, I have to say the same critique of both shows. When it comes to Mariner Bay, how can you say that there's no such thing as monsters?
Have you been in a coma?
Yeah, have you? Like, no, it's like, it's like, and here's the crazy thing about that episode of Power Rangers. It came out on VHS before episode 17 even aired. How many kids were wondering, what the hell is that Megazord?
Yeah, preview.
And when they look at Olympius, it's like, and who the hell are you, random red dude? And where is Diabolico? Okay, he was defeated by the Max Solar Zord. Okay, I get it, but who the heck is this red dude?
Yeah, but we're not here to discuss that. We're here to discuss Mephilos.
Yes, the first monster of the day this week, and not gonna lie though, when I first saw it, I'm like, is that an anthropomorphic insect skunk thing?
I've never heard anybody describe Mephilos like that.
It's like it's got insect eyes, but it has like all this fur around it that remind me of skunks, which a certain kaiju is not a fan of. Yeah, no, this is my favorite kaiju over here, like right over here. That's the best kaiju right here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, and apparently he knows how to turn on an Xbox.
Well, I hope you shut it off.
I did. Yeah, I did. But it's like I get it. You want to play, but now's not the time. Plus, I don't know how you're gonna use like a controller without opposable thumbs. Although that would be an interesting video if I could capture that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I had to take a photo of my previous dog literally eating my homework. Thankfully, that homework was already graded, but still.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, if only all dogs would wait until the homework was graded before they eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, have some more chicken, have some more Spam, have a banana, eat a whole bunch. Yeah, but yeah, so it's quite an interesting plot because it starts off with a kid being like, I want to be an aeronaut when I grow up. Suddenly, I'm not interested in planes anymore.
Yeah, he starts hearing Mephilos' voice like, oh, that's not impressive. Planes fly in the sky all the time. Let me show you something that's impressive. And he shows him a friggin' boat flying in the sky.
That's equally unimpressive. I've seen Sailor Moon Supers, the movie. In fact, I watched it on Toonami. Yeah, that was how I was first introduced to sailors Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. Because I never saw Sailor Moon Super before, or Supers. You know, it's just like cut straight to the movies, and not even all three movies, just the last 10 minutes of the Caspian Flower, and then skip straight to the third movie. For some reason, they didn't show the second movie. They just skipped past it. I don't know why, but you know, that movie had Luna turn into a human and have a weird romance with a actual human who's already engaged to an astronaut. Okay, Luna's starting to creep me out.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. And by the way, you know, this batch of episode had to make me do a lot of like reflecting. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot. This show came out in 1966. You don't really think of that, but like, oh yeah, it's like you're so used to watching this show concurrently with Kamen Rider, which is from the 70s, that you forget this show is from before 1969.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's like watching that whole like dial phone thing all over again from Gochuger.
Yeah.
Because it's like how do you use your phone? And you call yourself a Showa expert. Yeah.
Yeah, the number one Showa elitist.
Yeah, it's like I forgot that this season was 3 years before the Apollo 11 mission. Because it takes place in the 1990s. And they're like, oh, our first lunar spacecraft. I'm like, what do you mean your first lunar spacecraft? You humans? Well, wait, that's right. The show may take place in the 90s, but it was filmed in 66.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would know that humans would land on the moon only in 3 more years.
If even, because you know, we're at near the end of the show. Oh, at some point it aired in 1967.
Yeah, but the point is, the bulk of it was 66. So
yeah.
I mean, look, the original Kamen Rider movie came out in 1972, but I still call it Kamen Rider 1971, the movie, because I'm talking 71 refers to the series, not the year the movie was released. Yeah. But yeah, so it's like, you know, like you would have thought that, oh, you know, within the next 30 years, someone would have landed on the moon. Not necessarily an American. It could have been Russian. Could have been Japanese. But what's even weirder is that given how much space travel they've already done in the show by this point, like several times. I mean, we had that second episode, the Boltons. So it just surprises me that in the continuity of the show, no human has landed on the moon yet. I mean, and what's especially interesting is that no human would ever again land on the moon after 1972.
Nope.
4-year period. 69, 70, 71, 72. Only 12 humans have ever stepped foot on the moon, and all 12 of them were Americans.
That is true.
But yeah, yeah, I it's like I'm just super dumbfounded by that because it's one of those things you have to get used to because it's like You know, like you ever have that moment when you watch Terminator 2 where you have to remind yourself that the movie takes place in 1995, but it was released in 1991, so the Northridge earthquake hasn't happened yet in real life for them to know that the mall itself would not be intact.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. It's like, ugh. Yeah.
Well, it's also like in Ultraman Tiga, the show aired from 96 to 97, but in the final episode, you see a part of New York and the Twin Towers are still there, despite the fact that the show takes place between the years 2007 and 2010.
Oh, that one did not age well.
No.
That one did not age well. Like maybe like if it took place in say 2050, like I would give it like the benefit of the doubt where it's like, oh yeah, like we got 25 years to have the New York state government to like and city government to like approve like a lot of funding and construction to build a second Twin Towers. Well, second pair of Twin Towers. So it's like, yeah, suspension of disbelief, but dang. Tiga already happened. Terminator 4 already happened. Terminator 2 already happened. Back to the Future Part 2 already happened. Future Day was 10 years ago.
Yep.
Dang. Oh, man. I'm getting old, Yusuke. All right. But yeah, no, for real though. Like let's get back to the episode because yeah, this kid is like jaded. Just jaded. He has his mama's style, but he's yesterday's child. He thinks he knows where it's at, but it's not where it's supposed to be, and he's getting it all over me. But yeah, so space spaceship like travels through space through a bunch of debris, and then Nebulos shows up and kidnaps the boy, even creating like a giant Fuji. I'm like, oh, so that's where the giant Emmy came from.
Yeah,
from that Cockatrice episode. That's crazy. But I have to say, I don't know what's scarier, a giant Emmy or a giant Fuji.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and she has like this blank expression too. It's like she's like, and I'd be like, "Quick, use a set of giant pearls to distract her." Yeah, and if she doesn't get distracted by it, then you know it's an imposter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, Nebulos makes an interesting first appearance with that whole silhouette thing with the light up eyes.
Yeah, that's not terrifying.
Yeah, especially to a little boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get over how this thing looks like a insect skunk thing. It's the ears, man. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and then he makes a proposal to the boy saying, "Will you give me the Earth? In exchange, you can live on my planet and basically be immortal." And I'm thinking, even if this kid keeps saying no to him, which rightfully he should be saying no to him.
Yeah.
But even if hypothetically, even if the kid did say yes, this kid does not have any authority over the Earth. He's not one of the leaders. He's not the prime minister. He's not the president.
Yeah, it's like even like in Doctor Who, they like with those fascist space monks with the pyramid. It's like you need to like they need verbal consent to take over Earth, but they need the verbal consent from a person of the highest authority who has affirmative like representation of the entire planet, which is why it's important that's why it's important for them that the Doctor specifically was the one to give him the authority. To give them permission because he's the president of Earth. I'm not even joking. Like in Doctor Who Gen 2 Season 9, yes, just like with Kamen Rider, there's 3 generations of Doctor Who. Originally we just called it New Who. Yeah. Now the New Who's the old Who. Curse you, Disney. Anyways, so the Doctor, like he's the highest authority. He's established in an event of global crisis, the Doctor has been given temporary authority to act as the president of the entire planet. Well, better him than Richard Nixon.
Yeah, I watched Doctor Who.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, I'm temporarily blind, so I'm gonna have Bill Potts act on my behalf. Bill, whatever you do not hand them the planet. And she's like, if I hand you the planet, you're gonna give the Doctor's eyes back, right? Yes, absolutely. I don't remember how the monks sound like, so I'm gonna make them sound like Daleks. Yes, absolutely. We will return the Doctor his eyesight if you give us the planet. Then by representation of the whole planet, I give you the planet in exchange for the Doctor's vision back. It has been done. I'm like, Bill, you idiot.
Yep. You had one job.
One job. Don't give them the planet. Like the Doctor, he went 2 whole episodes being completely blind and still taking pretty good care of himself, all things considered. But he even has sonic sunglasses that would create basically an echolocative image in his mind. Anyways, but it's but because it's it only detects shapes, it's you can't put in a code, but it's girl, the Doctor could just regenerate, yo.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is why I hate Bill Potts, because she's a freaking racist. In one episode, she makes racist comments against a blue guy. Then she says that she didn't vote for the president because he's orange. Our freaking Time Lord alien president is orange, so clearly she didn't vote for him. This British woman, mind you. So it's so you're not only racist against blue people, but you're also racist against orange people. And mind you, at the same time, on Supergirl, it's revealed that the president, played by Linda Carter, is an alien with orange skin and is a Democrat, of all things.
Oh, gosh.
Yes, an orange-skinned female Democrat in an American show at the same time when a woman in a British show in Britain says, I didn't vote for the president because he's orange. Oh!
That's not a shallow reason to not vote for somebody.
Yeah, it's imagine not voting for Obama just because he has a lot of melanin, but now you're going to not vote for Linda Carter because she has too much keratin? Man, Bill's a racist, man. She should check her privilege. But yeah, the point is, don't hand over the planet. You don't know the consequences. And yes,
especially when the Doctor told you not to.
Yeah. So it turns out the space monks were fascists. And I don't mean blatant fascists, I mean subtle fascists. We're gonna surveil all human life on Earth and have strict curfews, the 1984 kind of fascists, not the very blatant red armband fascists.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure they did the same thing to a certain degree. But yeah, it's for all I know, this insect skunk dude might do the same thing. Have you ever considered that? But unlike Bill, this kid is actually smart. He says, no. Yeah. So the skunk dude gets really mad. So naturally, he attacks Earth. It's like, if I can't have your planet willingly, I will obtain it by force. Yes.
Despite the fact that he said a few times in this episode he detests violence.
Yes. Jeez, you detest violence, and yet you're taking things by force.
Yeah, he has a giant Fuji rampage at one point.
Earlier in the episode, even before making the not so subtle promises.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it gets to the point to where Hayata, aka Ultraman, is laughing at Mephilos and like, no human being is willingly going to give you the planet, and just basically laughs at him.
Yeah.
And is like, Ultraman, what are you? Are you an alien or are you human? And he just responds with both.
I mean, technically humans are aliens.
Yeah, if you think about it.
Yeah, we're aliens from the planet Earth, just like how Martians are aliens from the planet Mars, and the Venusians are aliens from the planet Venus. But I'd be careful though; them Venusians really hate Martians. Get it? That's a Twilight Zone reference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. So human forces try to fight this alien saucer and they get instantly vaporized.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. You good?
Yeah, I thought you were going to say something. So
No. You go ahead.
yeah, basically they keep fighting They keep trying to fight the saucer. The SSSP gets into Mephilos' ship and is able to save the boy and Fuji.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like, oh, there's no time to save Hayata. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, poor Hayata. He gets the short end of the stick.
Yeah, but him falling forward somehow gives his thumb enough pressure to activate the beta capsule.
That's weird. Actually, we get a lot of weird beta capsule transformations in this batch of episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So naturally, Ultraman and Mephilos fight each other.
Yeah. Yeah, and it goes just about how you expect it will.
Yeah, except Mephilos is like, oh, it seems like we're evenly matched.
Yeah.
And it's like, but mark my words, Ultraman, one day a human will give me the Earth. And I'm still thinking, you're not thinking very logically, are you, Mr. Mephilos?
No, what makes you think, wait, hold on. Like, I would say, like, what human would be dumb enough to give me the Earth? And then I remember, oh, yeah, I forgot. Freaking Bill Potts.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing she doesn't exist in the Ultraman universe.
Yeah.
Universes,
that's right, because you got Missy and Simon together.
Well, I was more referring to, you got the Showa universe, the Tiga and Dinah universe, the Gaia universe, the Nexus universe, the Max universe, the Trigger universe, and so on.
Yeah. How many universes are there?
A bunch.
God damn it. God damn it. Are we going to have to decade this whole thing?
I'm just passing through Ultraman. Remember that.
Ultra Ride.
Tiga. So wait, instead of Kamen Rider J, would the Decade Driver still turn an Ultraman into a giant Decade? I don't see why it wouldn't.
Can you imagine if the equivalent is that he turns into a tiny Ultraman, like a human-sized Ultra?
But they can already do that.
Not all of them. Tiga can.
Yeah, but so can Ultra 7.
One thing I appreciate about Ant-Man is that he proves that, sometimes turning giant isn't the only cool thing. Sometimes turning tiny can be good too.
Yeah, I mean, There were also some times in Dinah and Gaia where they fought at human size.
Oh, can't wait for Dinah then. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I bet a certain someone wishes he was giant. Yeah. See, like, I wish this kaiju could change size so that I could make him tiny enough to sit on my lap and big enough for me to ride on. Like Princess Mononoke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Freaking. Yeah. But yeah, and then the episode ends with a well, not a picnic, because that's the next episode. But I like to imagine everyone's on a picnic, anyways. Remember, kids, when an alien asks you to give up the planet, you're gonna just say no. The power is yours. Literally.
Don't say no. Just live more.
Oh, I was going for like a Dare reference.
Yeah, I know, but
like,
the way you said that kind of made me think of Gaim.
You ever wonder, did Carlos just show up from out of the alleyway? What was he doing standing there for? Like, what if the kid did say, yes, I want to do some drugs? It's like, would he like still be hanging out there? And like, would he still be in his Ranger suit? It's like, and I mean, this is for like all the Rangers, not just like, but like the fact that one of them was straight up inside an alleyway. It's like, what if like there's like another passerby from across the street? He's like, Mommy, why is that person in Hispanics just standing there in the alleyway? Honey, please don't look at him. Just keep walking. He's probably on drugs. But yeah, no, it's like those Dare commercials are so weird. Like I bet it made the kid like it's like I bet a lot of kids watching that's like, oh man, these Dare commercials are so trippy, man. I'm gonna need some drugs to like regulate myself.
Oh gosh, is that what I needed to do to regulate myself after watching Scheider?
What's funny is like I always wondered certain things about like Adult Swim because like they had this blog called the Stoner Classic series. And I'm like, does that mean that like all these Adult Swim shows don't make sense because I'm sober? It's like to you, a sober person, it's like, oh yeah, this cardboard cutout of a mouse with guns, or these fast food items being completely anthropomorphic, or a dude hanging out with a bunch of moles. But then once you like smoke some weed, you're like, hey, that's Titus Andronicus, and that's Coriolanus, and that's Timon of Athens. It's like when you get stoned, like these Adult Swim shows turn into like the finest Shakespeare performances. To gild refined gold, to paint the lily, to throw perfume onto the violet, to smoothen ice, or add another hue to the rainbow, or with tapered light capture the beatrice sigh of heaven, is ridiculous and wasteful excess. King John II. But for real though, kids, don't do drugs.
Yeah, don't.
Please don't. Like any reenactments of drug use done on this channel are done explicitly for the purpose of entertainment and comic relief. But remember, kids, if an alien kidnaps you and tells you to sell out your planet, just say no. Wait, no, hold on. There we go.
Yeah,
that's weird. It's Turbo, but they still use the Mighty Morphin theme song for that.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
I'm not a chicken. You're a turkey. Yeah.
But anyways, next episode, we got stuff falling from the sky.
Yes, I'm gonna be honest. This is the most boring episode in this batch.
Yeah, it has its moments though.
I had to watch it 3 times.
Really,
the best part of the episode is the beginning where Fuji's like, "Oh, it's snowing. That's so cute," and then Tachibana was like, "God damn it, it's raining." Why is it raining?
And then it gets kind of dark. We have somebody jumping to their death.
Yeah. That part was weird. It's like, hey, let's use our government-funded jet just to throw down an umbrella. And just so you know, from that height, that umbrella would become straight up a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Toku logic.
Yeah. But I still don't understand why that one dude jumped. It's never really explored. Just cut to Ide, like, praying at a graveyard. It's like, who was this person?
And why did he take his own life?
Yeah, and how is it relevant to this episode?
For kids.
Yeah, and then spontaneously a meteor crashes, presumably drying up all the water in Shibuya.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then we are reminded, oh yeah, Ide and Arashi live in a bunk bed, with Ide having the top bunk. I'm surprised he doesn't have a black eye.
Again.
That would have been a nice callback to the second episode. It's like, oh, you're wondering how it got this black eye. Well, flashback to 3 days ago. We saw some Boltons and...
All right, well, I'm not a huge fan, personally, of the whole 3 weeks earlier teaser thing. I feel like, we should start our stories where they begin, not start them where they get interested.
Get out.
What?
Yeah, and that's the story, but how'd you get the black eye? I'm getting to that. Oh, yeah, so then I went back to sleep, and then I kind of rolled over and fell, and that is how I met the swollenness of my eye. Dun 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 dun. Get it? It's a How I Met Your Mother reference. I just started watching that. I just finished season 1. You happy people? I'm watching these millennial shows that you insist I watch, even though I couldn't care for them. First Gossip Girl, and then How I Met Your Mother. Yeah. But no,
yeah, so naturally, since this kaiju fell out of the sky, they call him Skydon. Even though a name like that would kind of imply that he could fly, but he doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
And apparently he weighs a ton, so...
Yeah. Yeah. Man, imagine calling Groudon Skyquaza.
Skyquaza.
Yeah.
Yeah, they try to lift this thing, but it's too heavy. And then it gets to the point where Ultraman tries fighting it. And
fails.
Yeah, it actually was kind of funny how, they have the music that goes dun da 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 dun dun.
Yeah. It's like one of the funniest scenes from Attack of the Clones, where, oh, by the way, happy preemptive May the 4th and Revenge of the 5th. Feliz Cinco de Mayo. Mis amigos de Puebla. Anyways, so yeah, it's like Anakin and Padme are about to make it. It's like no, and even the music stops. It's like the funniest thing ever. I actually made a video once where it's called Anakin Gets Burned. And basically it's a bunch of clips from Attack of the Clones where he makes a fool of himself. For example, it's like you'll go find the assassin. What will you do? I'm gonna go get myself another drink. Yo! Or it's like, I've been thinking about love a lot lately. It's like, are Jedi even allowed to love? Oh! It's like, I'm thinking about going to the courtyard. Excuse me, but but you need more security. Excuse me, but I know Naboo better than you do. Oh, no. Oh, and then it's like, oh man, Obi-Wan's gonna kill me. Oh, I was wondering if you got my message. We did, and then we sent it just like you requested. Then we came to rescue you. Good job. Oh, it's like Anakin. We need to be patient before we can fight him. I'm gonna fight him right now. Oh. Good times. Oh man, I freaking love making fun of Star Wars, especially like honestly, like one of the things that makes the prequel so great is the fact that it's so memeable. You can't meme on the original trilogy as much. I mean, you can meme on it, but not quite as much. It doesn't provide you with enough material.
Yeah.
But that's what makes the prequels so much better, because there's so much fun. It's like the lightsaber battles, the discussion of politics, Boba Fett actually getting stuff done. Yeah, Attack of the Clones, as bad as it is, you get more screen time from Boba Fett than you do in the entire original trilogy.
That's true.
Bet y'all never thought of that, did ya? Gen 1ers. Yeah, Star Wars has its Gen 1ers, just like Power Rangers, Pokemon, and Kiss.
Mm-hmm. And Transformers.
Yeah. It's like G1's the best season. Beast Wars can't possibly compare. I'm like, bro, Beast Wars is from the same timeline.
Yeah. And Mighty Morphin doesn't even wrap up until in space.
Yeah. I'm missing space. The Quantrons, man. The Quantrons. Like the Quantrons were the bread and butter. Them and the Ninja Turtles. And Johnny. And Blake. And the Phantom Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, so everyone has like a nighttime thing going on where it's like, we need to resolve. No one gets inside. And then it's like next day, Ultraman actually tries to fight it after they try to do the whole like at thing from Hoth.
Yeah.
And then Ultraman seemingly defeats it. Seemingly. So everyone's celebrating. But then the thing wakes up. It's like, oh no, it's attacking again. But we're in the middle of dinner. No, really. Like they're having dinner during the monster attack.
Yeah, and then that's when Hayata goes outside, and then he tries to transform with a spoon. He's like, that's actually, when you talk about memeing Star Wars, that's actually a meme in the Ultraman and community, is Hayata holding up the spoon instead of the beta
spoon. So what you're saying is Ultraman and the Room take place in the same universe.
It makes sense. Tommy Wiseau is a Dada.
Yeah. Yes. I did not hit her. I did not do it. It's BS. I did not do it. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hey, Johnny. How are you doing? Lisa says I exterminated her. Oh, man, did you? Don't even joke about it. It's like, I used to know a woman who knew about a dozen guys. One of them found out about it. He deleted her so bad she ended up in a hospital in Guerrero Street. What a story, Mark. You could say that again.
Your Terry took you apart, Kaiju.
Terry Tokyo. You know what's funny is like watching Tommy Wiseau play Mortal Kombat 9, and he's playing as Kitana, and in a second round, like he's fighting against Sonya, and then she uses her finisher where like she like crushes her in half with her thighs. I'm like, and what was really disappointing is that Tommy didn't say, "You're tearing me apart, Sonya."
That would have been great.
Because she literally tore Kitana apart with her thighs. Oh man, I love. I can't believe that in the movies that's literally Sonya's thing. Like she kills people with her thighs. First, it was Kano. Then it was Ermac.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rain was killed by, by being stupid. Apparently, it feels weird that Rain and Ermac were together because Rain's supposed to be a Lin Kuei. Wait, isn't he? No, wait. No, Smoke was Lin Kuei. Rain was with Kitana. Yeah. Yeah, see, I remember Defenders of the Realm. I remember freaking Lex Luthor / Mr. Krabs being Raiden. Man, that show was so good. Luke, Sonya, Kitana, Striker, Sub-Zero. And it's the brother Sub-Zero, not the Biham one.
Yeah.
Man, I can't believe I had that month where like I just watched literally all Mortal Kombat content. And I mean all the content. All the movies, all the animated films and animated series and the TV show. I'm like, did I really watch literally all of Mortal Kombat? All of Mortal Kombat? Not just a Mortal Kombat series, but all of it. Even that really bad animated, that CGI film, where the only good part is the behind-the-scenes featurette of the 1995 film. Which, by the way, it's really interesting to learn that there's an inside joke that Goro's act is called the Diva because a prosthetic is really difficult to take out of the trailer. Yeah. It's like you got a dude, and then you got like a harness like above. It's like, yeah, yeah. It's fun learning about movies behind the scenes, but yeah. So Ultra Spoon decides to lift up the kaiju like a fork and then throw it into space. Oh, and ballooning it up.
Yep.
Yeah. And then we just pop it like a balloon.
Yep. All right. Problem solved. Episode's over.
Yeah, and everyone's like still eating while like Fuji's like, it's like, Captain, we have a problem. We have like an emergency situation. She's like, but we're still eating. It's like Hayate like runs out. I was like, no, we're still eating. We're still eating. Man, that's crazy, man. It's like,
yeah.
But yeah, it's springtime, and like Fuji's like serving tea to everyone, and Hayata got I guess poop on his head because
no, it wasn't Hayata, it was Ide.
Sorry, I don't know why I said Hayata. Yeah, it was Ide. It's like it's always Ide. It's like, God damn it, Ide. It's like, why do you have to be the butt of every joke? And Fuji's like,
he's the comic relief, I guess.
It's almost springtime. It's like pearly skies. It's like that, like the way she smiles all the time. It's like, yeah. It's like once spring has come, like everyone will peace and will experience growth. Why? Because it's spring. I'm like, gee, thanks, narrator. Jeez, let us contact you when we need more exposition about things that we already know. It's like it's a Rubik's cube. You have to rotate the various cubes such that the colors will match on each side. Why? Because it's a Rubik's cube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now the really fun episode.
Yes, the one with Bozu.
Yeah. Or as I like to call him, Dry Gomora. No, not Dry Gomora. Dry Jiris. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like this bone monster looking thing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very interesting. And yet it has a very childlike personality.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it starts off with the crew in space. In space! Because, of course, we have to be in space. Star Trek just came out in America not too long ago.
Yeah, basically they're going through the monster graveyard, and then they find Bozu, and then he lands on Earth.
Yeah, and it's like, oh yeah, these are monsters that Ultraman threw into space because that's the thing he did. And I'm like, y'all kept track? Because I could have sworn some of these guys exploded. But yeah, no, it's like, and then even both Hayata and Ultraman both feel guilty about killing these monsters. I'm like, oh, so you now feel guilty about killing these monsters. Keep in mind, some of them were just minding their own business. Some were just victims of their circumstances. I mean, just look at Jiris. He didn't want to be a kaiju. He was forced to become one through genetic manipulation, and he was coerced through electric prodding in order to rampage through a forest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pigmon, wasn't even fighting Ultraman. He was just stepped on by two other opposing kaiju.
Yeah.
Poor Pigmon. And then there's that one insect kaiju that was killed by the giant Yeti kaiju and White King.
Red you mean Red King?
Yes. I swear, freaking Red King constantly making me call him White King, even though he sometimes looks green.
Yeah. Well, at least he's red and Ultraman powered.
Yay. Yay, Ultraman powered. Thank you for being consistent. So, the SSSP has a funeral for all the monsters, including Gomora and Red King. You even have these Buddhist monks who I swear one of them looked like Eiji wearing a bald cap. It's
Kinda?
not, but it kind of looks like him.
Eiji's cousin?
Could be. Hey, is that Joey Wheeler? No, that's his cousin, Jesse Wheeler.
They don't say that in the Japanese version of 5Ds.
I don't care. I said it, therefore it's canon.
It's canon to 4Kids.
Yeah. He's voiced by Daigo. Yeah.
Yeah, how's your lipstick obsessed friend doing? I heard she really loves dolphins.
Yeah. Oh, Daddy, I want some lipstick and a dolphin. Silly girl. Eventually, you'll be obsessed with a singular man. That is such an offensive stereotype. Oh my God, Daigo! I swear, if little Karibo didn't have, his chronic health problems, I would just finish Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters Abridged, Yu-Gi-Oh! Zero Abridged, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Crapsule Monsters Abridged. I wanted to do Ultraman Abridged. Tiga.
At one point, I was seriously considering doing Ultraman Tiga Abridged myself.
Hey, if you need a VA.
Do you want to be Hori or something?
I could be so many characters. I've got voices for days. Voice for days. Voice for days. Man, one time I wanted to do a Kamen Rider Decade Abridged. Now, we'll find out who Chalice really is. Old Man Hajime! That's right. It was me this whole time, and would have got away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling writers. Hold on. I could still get away with it. And then it's like when he revives Joker, it's like, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am this week's entertainment. Now, who here has seen Tsukasa Kodoya? Yeah. Yeah, I even had like, I would have wanted there to be like a cosplay episode, where you would do like a IP crossover. It's like Kamen Rider Decade 5D's no Sekai.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I challenge you to a card game on motorcycles.
Yeah, and then Yusei gets final form rided into a D wheel.
Exactly. Wait, did I tell that to you in the DMs back when YouTube actually had DMs?
No, you told me about that some time ago during this podcast.
Oh, right. That's right. It's like, but today we're going to be playing Kamen Rider Battle Gumbo Ride instead. And then it's like, and then Dian's like, I summon Kamen Rider Delta and Kamen Rider Drake. Wait, did you summon a bunch of riders in one turn? Yeah, so that's against the rules, isn't it? Actually, Battle Gumbo Ride is carried in teams of 2. Wait, really? Yep. Final attack Rider. Delta. Drake. Like, oh man, like glad when we're done with this world. Yeah, it could have been worse. We could have been in World of Digimon or World of Monster Rancher. Now let's find out what world we have to go to next. And then when they open the curtain, it's World of Duel Masters.
I summon Bullshock Dragon.
It's like Kamen Rider Decade. Nunapple break his shield. Decade.
Yep. Oh, speaking of Kamen Rider Drake, apparently did you hear about the 20th anniversary for Kabuto?
Yes. I was shocked.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah, I was genuinely surprised. It's like, wait, Kabuto is getting a 20th anniversary? Really? Kabuto is getting a 20th anniversary? Wait, hold on. Give me 1 second. Kabuto's having a 20th anniversary?
I would have grabbed my Kabuto Zector, but it's up in my room right now.
Yeah. Oh, mine, I took the batteries out. This is the DX version. I also have the CSM version, but it's in the other room.
Yeah, I only have the deluxe version.
Wait. There we go.
Castle. Change. Beetle.
Beetle. Oba-chan ga ite ita. Ten no michi o iki. Subete wo tsukasudoru. Otoko. Clock up. 1, 2, 3. Hit a kick. Warrior kick.
Good times.
Yeah, but you know what's the downside of there being a 20th anniversary for Kabuto?
What?
Because that means now when we do the Wheel of Destiny on the Rider Time Archive, I have to hope that we don't get Kabuto in a while, so that by the time when we do get Kabuto, the 20th anniversary will have its Blu-ray release.
Yeah.
Yep. Just like with Kamen Rider Phase. Unfortunately, not only did my Blu-ray not come on time, but turns out the Blu-ray was actually the murder case.
Ah, I see.
Unfortunately. Yeah, it's so irritating. It's like to get the it's like if you get the 20th anniversary Phase gear, the new one with the predictive AI. Yeah, that comes with the murder case. If you want the actual Paradise Regained DVD, so not DVD Blu-ray, you got to get that Kaiza phone.
Mm-hmm.
Damn you, Masato, you racist jerk face. Yeah. No, like Masato Kusaka is probably the most reviled character in Kamen Rider, and rightfully so.
That he is.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, when I was watching the show years ago, there were multiple times where I wanted to punch him in the face for things that he did.
Yeah. Even when I saw Sonoya in Dom Brothers, I wanted to kick him in the face. It's like, but I'm not even the same character. I don't care. You got that? You still have that?
Yeah, that creepy ass smile.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure Kohei Kamiyami is like a really nice guy in real life. I'm sure he is. But, Jackie Gleason as Joffrey Lannister.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you could be the nicest person, but you want to hate the character so much. But yeah, no, it's yeah, so going back to this. Yeah, so they have a funeral for like all these monsters, including Gomorrah, and it's like it's so sad. It's like we actually care about these monsters, and then freaking
Seabozu.
Yeah, I know Seabozu, but I mean like it's like
Dried Jiris.
Yeah, Dried Jiris. I almost thought about a different. I was thinking about Gomez for a second, but yeah. But yeah, I want to put some respect on Jiris. Yeah, so Dry Jiris shows up on Earth. He's like, starts climbing buildings. And it's like he's like a lost and confused puppy, and I low-key feel bad for him. Even when it's sundown, he's like sulking, and I'm like, oh, this poor kaiju.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the reason
he wants to go back to the monster graveyard.
Yeah, and what's really interesting is that like the reason he got here is because they sent the first lunar space shuttle into space. It's 1966 when the show came out. It was 1966 when the show came out. It's like, but I would still say that Terminator 2. It's like. I get it. Terminator 2, 4-year difference between the release date and the setting. There's no way you would have known that in 94 there would be an earthquake. It's 4 years. But to think that there wouldn't be any lunar landing for 30 years. 30 years. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But in real life, we haven't had a lunar landing in 50 years. It's been 50 years since the actual, last landing we had in 72.
Yeah.
But yeah, so everyone's like, oh, this kaiju looks sad. We've got to do something. What if we build another rocket and send it back? Oh, that sounds like a great idea. Oh, look how cute and friendly he's being, when he's at night. Well, it is nighttime, like in the monster graveyard. Then they have a flashback of every monster they killed. Like, even freaking Gomorrah's tail being cut off. It's like, damn, like freaking Crocofrog, getting blown up on the back. Yeah, like Yeti Fist, he completely combusting. Flower Zerd getting blown up, freaking Mudman being rained on. It's like that one wasn't even technically a kaiju. That was a human.
That's true.
Yeah. See, I paid attention. But yeah, so next day, it's like they try to bring Dry Jiris to the rocket, and he's like, I don't wanna, I want to stay here. And they tried doing the whole AT-AT thing from
Star Wars.
Yep, and it still didn't work. He's like, it's like, okay, we need Ultraman to do something about this. And it's like, hi Intel, where are you off to? It's like. And he's like, go to the rocket. Go. No, I don't want to. Go. the rocket. And it's like
Do it. It's for your own good.
Good. It's like fine. I'm gonna go hard right. No. It's like he tries to. It's like it's a loping time for dry Jiras. It's like, oh no, environmental block. It's like, damn it. It's like, when did Hayata learn to use ABA techniques? Fine, I'm going. I'm sad. Yeah, and then they fire it off, and all's well that ends well. It is such a cute scene. It's so silly. I can watch it over and over again, and I won't get bored of it because of how silly it is. And it's high key, really cute. It's like, I don't wanna. It's like, no, you have to. The rocket is for your own good. Nope. Be a good boy and go to the rocket. Look, it has an Ultraman design on it. It even has a thing that looks like a color timer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And Tachibana's like, yeah, this is why I need to retire from the SSSP and start my own motorcycle club. I just hope that nothing weird happens, like having to fight freaking cyborg Nazi squirrels or something. It's like cyborg Nazi squirrels? That sounds ridiculous. I know. That's why I'm sure it'll never happen.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. And of course, Ultraman even flies off with Dry Jiras to make sure that he gets to the graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And yeah, that was the end of the episode. It's like somewhere out there is a legend about a monster graveyard. And then we see Pigmon. Oh, poor Pigmon. Although he looks giant, so I'm like, you sure that's not Garmon? But still, Pigmon.
Yeah, now that you mention it, maybe it was Garamon.
Yeah, because it's effectively the same costume, but I don't remember them ever fighting Garmon.
Yeah,
I know that in Ultra Q there's a Garmon.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I paid attention. In fact, you have 2 Garmon episodes, non-consecutive. And no, I have not been secretly watching Ultra Q during my downtime. Why, you ask? Yeah.
But anyways, next episode.
Final episode for this week.
No, the final episode is next week.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, here we are. We are inside an orphan. We go to Whammy's house, where we train future members of a secret organization that we shall inexplicably call Guts.
Yes. Oh, you don't get that reference now, but your kids are gonna love it.
30 years.
Yep.
30 years.
Especially Chinese kids.
Yeah, it's like and then it's like the sky's falling. You shut up, Chicken Little.
Yeah. No, it's literally falling.
Oh, stop. Wait, you mean that the sky is artificial? That makes so much sense. Yeah, and apparently, that beam of light was 60 million candelas. And I'm like, oh my god, they actually used the word candelas in a TV show. For those of you who don't know, candela is an SI unit of luminosity, meaning how intense light is in terms of brightness. Yes, it's an SI unit, System International, because for some reason the name is in French.
Yeah.
Therefore, it should be called the International System. Yes. And the French, they don't know anatomy. They look at the anterior left descending artery and call it the anterior interventricular artery. But it's not crossing the ventricular septum, though. Why are you calling it that? That makes no sense, yo. Why are you calling that artery something that it is not? freaking French people and their croissants and their Arsène Lupins
and
and
their code Lyoko.
and their René Descartes and their Voltaires and their Victor Hugo and their other guy who made Les Miserables. Just because I have accent de français doesn't mean that I understand all French literature. But I do like me some René Descartes. He's what you Americans call it, the goat. Yeah, he invented the Cartesian coordinate plane. But them Brits got something even cooler. They got Sir Francis Bacon at your service. And you'll find that, despite my name's suggestion, the scientific method is quite kosher indeed. After all reality is based on movement. But yeah, so the reason why the sky was falling is because there's a kaiju involved. Isn't it always the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we get some red smoke, and inside it is a very bland-looking black kaiju.
Yeah, I think it's called Zaragus.
Yeah, but compared to Dry Gyrus, it's like, it feels like a step down. Yeah. Just a generic Gojira type, which can flash a beam of light. It comes shining down on you, and I ran so far away. And yes, people get blinded.
Yep, even Hayata.
Yeah. Arashi has some visual impairment, but Hayata loses it completely. But also that means Hayata is the only person who could stop this kaiju. But first, we gotta evacuate these kids.
Yep.
Yeah, stop.
Yeah, they go inside the place with the artificial sky, save the kids. Hayata gets blinded.
Yeah. Yeah, but at least they save the kids. And like, this thing is weird. It's got these 3 barrels on its head that I'm like, man, like, you could fire missiles out of that thing if you wanted to. Instead, it's a flashlight.
Yeah. Yeah, this monster even casts off at one point. It
Yeah,
casted off before cast off was a thing.
Yeah. Cast off. Change kaiju.
Change Zaragus.
Yeah. Armor on.
Oh yeah, put on. Dragon Man form, activate.
1, 2, 3. Spacian beam. Spacian beam. Clock over. Yo, imagine if there was like an actual thing where like you could do where like there was an Ultraman that actually took Kabuto's gimmick of like casting off and then stopping time. But you could call it Ultraman Kabuto.
Yeah, Tendo as an Ultraman.
Yeah. Grandmother said this. He who walks the path of the Ultra will be the ruler of light. Yeah. And it actually works because Yuma was raised by his grandma after being orphaned 7 years beforehand.
Well, hopefully Ultraman Omega is better than Arc. It looks like it will be. Hopefully it is.
Yeah, because like, I do not need. I hate that I just realized that Arc is a really bad knockoff of Kabuto. Okay, let's move right along. So Arashi goes on a suicide mission to destroy this kaiju, but then he also gets blinded. And yes, Hayata runs out of the hospital completely blind. He's like, shh. Speaking of random kaiju attacks, yeah, random
Your dog?
kaiju, yeah, yeah. At least that's a kaiju you can rely on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's yeah. But yeah, so yeah, blind Ultraman fights against the monster. It's like, you've been blind before. We've seen you be blind before. You can totally do this. But there's a lot of rolling around involved, and I can't help but think this kaiju has a lot of things on its back. Like, oh man, I hope no one watching this has a fear of tiny holes.
Or epilepsy.
Yeah. Yeah, or has a pathological fear of the Pokemon Porygon. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so blind Ultraman, like even the helmet doesn't have the lights on.
Yeah.
Has to fight the monster, but thankfully we use some smoke to like even the odds, and he just flies away, defeating the monster. It's like, yeah, good thing Arashi fired that gun when he did. It's like, well, yeah, but the problem is Arashi broke the code of the SSB, and of course he's like, the SSB will remember to always obey orders and act on orders and fulfill their directive. An SSB member will always obey orders and act on orders and fulfill their directive.
Oh, and Hayata can miraculously see again.
Yeah, miraculously.
I guess it's because he's Ultraman?
Maybe. It's never made clear.
I don't know, maybe because he can turn into Ultraman that cancels it out or something?
Maybe.
Like resets his eyes or something?
But he became blind when he became Ultraman, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like maybe it reset like when he turned into Ultraman, but even as Ultraman, he still got blinded.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they didn't establish any kind of healing factor like Attack on Titan when Eren lost his arm.
Yeah.
Because it was bitten off by God. Oh, hey, God. Oh, my God. God's trying to eat us.
All right, Armin, listen to me. I need you to listen. And I'm gonna reach out my arm, and on three, you're gonna pull me out. 1,
2. Why did the earth and heaven above were so separated? Wait, that's the wrong outro. It's still the best outro.
So yeah, that does it for this batch of episodes.
Yeah, I have to say, 8, 7, 10, 8.
I have to say 9.5, 7, another 9.5, and 9.
Sounds reasonable. I would have to say the highlight of episode 33 is we have a 12-year-old kid who's smarter than Bill Potts. And presumably less racist.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I hate knowing is that as hateful and unintelligent as Bill Potts was, she's not boring like what's her name? Mandip Gill's character. I forgot her name. See, that's how boring she is. You don't even remember her name. And she was there not too long ago. She outlasted Graham. She outlasted Graham's grandson, whose name escapes me for a minute. I forgot his name too, because he's the second most boring member of the team during the Chibnall run. And then you got John Bishop's character. I like Bishop. He's funny. Plus he's from Liverpool, so no one understands what he's saying. but I understand what he's saying. It's like, how do you not know what he's saying? It's like, it's because he's from Liverpool. Yeah, and everything he says makes total sense. Like, seriously, it's like, maybe you should learn British dialects other than Southeast Londoner, aka the Cockney accent. Yeah.
Don't worry about me, folks. I'm animated, but the pain will be more than real.
It's like I don't know why people think I'm Australian. I'm just trying to play card games on motorcycles.
Is that Jack?
Atlas, yes, he's Cockney.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, you'll have to forgive me. I did not watch it dubbed, so you're gonna have to kind of bear with me. I forgot that they gave Jack a Cockney
Atlas in the English dub had a Cockney accent.
I forgot about that until now.
But for some reason, everyone thought he was Australian. It's like, do you not know the difference between Cockney and Australian? Do you really not know the difference between Cockney and Australian? Australian, it's a lot more chill of a voice, you just wanna hang out with all the Sheilas, and maybe hang out at the outback, avoid all them snakes, watch some rugby and whatnot. But don't get us confused with them Kiwis. Kiwis are cool though. But like Jack Atlas, he's Cockney. Like he talks with a Eastern Londoner accent, and he likes the sport of coffee, which is not unusual because not everyone from the UK drinks tea. See, I prefer Liverpool accent, man. John Bishop was the best companion in the last 5, maybe 7 years. Yeah. Almost 10 years. He was the best companion. And I wish it would be him with Joe Martin, because I like Joe Martin better than Joe Whitaker, to be honest. He's way more fun. But yeah, it is what it is. Chris Chibnall had his run. Russell T. Davis had his second run. The Neo Russell era. Yeah, I for one accept our new Russell T. Davis overlords. You say that now. No, I haven't watched the new generation of Doctor Who, so you're gonna have to forgive me on that. I only watched the 60th anniversary specials. We did review them on the Buttery Show, but it is what it is. But yeah, this episode 34 kind of boring. The only fun thing is the fact that Tachibana's stuck in the rain, but it's so confusing beyond that because why did that one dude jump? See, it's so boring that even Jacob left. Anyways, 35 was fun because it's the goated episode. It made I actually felt bad for Drygiris, but it is what it is. And then the last episode, hey, at least Arashi got a focus episode and he got to shine a bit. So, there he is. So,
sorry, my internet went out for a second.
So, any personal thoughts before we read the comments?
Not really. Just I feel like I said what I already needed to say. It's a meme in the Ultraman community about Hayate holding up the spoon instead of the beta capsule and just throwing it away.
Yeah, I did not do it. It's not true. This is BS. I did not do it. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah.
I swear, we should make a Doctor Who version of The Room. Actually, you know what? Make all the characters, villains with recognizable voices from science fiction. It's like, I really love you, lover boy. I already ordered a pizza. Mom, you are not dying. I got the news from the doctor. It is definitely breast cancer. Unlimited cancer. In case if there was any doubt about which character I was trying to do.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you know that chocolate is the symbol for love? Yeah.
I still want to see The Room in theaters sometime.
I mean, you should come to LA. There's a theater in Westwood where they play it every month.
Nice.
At least they used to. I don't know if they still do. But yeah, like one time, like Tommy actually came by. And so did Dave Franco, by the way.
Nice.
Yes, they both had a new project called The Neighbors. Not the same project. And yeah, so I met Dave Franco and Tommy Wiseau and Robin Paris at the same time. And I was the only person who recognized Robin because she was cosplaying as Lisa. In case you haven't figured out, Robin is the actress who played Michelle, Lisa's best friend.
Interesting.
Yes. But anyways, it was really fun. Okay, Nemesis Rider says, love the 12th Doctor. Hey, he's a
Me
cool
too.
doctor. Yes. He, like, you said you want an axe battle, so I brought my axe. Do you like the tank? It was a gift for my fish.
Yep. Anybody up for a game of dodgems?
Yeah. It's like, I invented the word dude about 400 years too early. I'm a Renaissance. Say the word. I'm a Renaissance. Dude, you're killing me, man.
It's been a while since I've seen it.
Say the word, dude. I'm a Renaissance. I'm a Renaissance.
Dude.
I'm a medieval.
Dude.
I'm dragon slaying.
Dude.
There we go. Freaking Pretty Woman. Okay. I hate Bill though. She is really annoying.
Not wrong.
Yeah. Justice for Darren. No, for real though. Contextually, Blue Lives Matter. Because he's blue and his life mattered. Because he sacrificed himself for a racist. Bill needs to check her privilege. You guys should review Power Rangers PSAs. Hey, 30K of follows is very close at hand for YouTube. So, maybe we will. New commenter, Oh Boy Key, with a nice Ultraman Nexus.
Yep, great series.
Yeah. Hello, how are you? And we got Omega.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that series.
Mizar says, hello, guys. Hello.
How you doing?
My PP is Omega.
Indeed.
Omega. Amazon. Ready to go wild.
No, he's clearly talking about E123 Omega from Sonic Heroes.
Yeah. It's like, I must destroy Eggman.
But seriously, though, I am looking forward to Ultraman Omega. It looks like it's going to be good.
Yeah. It's like, looks like we've arrived at Eggman's secret city. It looks like there's no turning back from here. Any objections? Negative.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yo, for real though, freaking episode Shadow from Sonic Forces, I'm like, bruh, I will not be defeated. It's like, bruh, he's saying the thing. He's saying the thing. This is all part of the Phantom Ruby. You know, Sonic.exe had some really cool lore once upon a time involving freaking interdimensional travel and reality manipulation. And then afterwards, Sonic Forces came and basically copied the plot of Sonic.exe, but introduced a plot device called Phantom Ruby. And then what does Sonic.exe do? They rip off the official ripoff. But by introducing, yes, you guessed it, the Phantom Ruby. It's like, no, .exe was better without the Phantom Ruby. It was original that way. You could have said that the main series by Sega ripped off a fanfic, but now you're ripping the official ripoff off. It's like, bro, why are you like submitting to mediocrity? But man, it was cool because like Tails had to have that final duel. And it was as epic as it sounds. Kora Rata Kora Rata No, there were no lightsabers, but it was pretty dope though. Well, if you enjoyed talking about Ultraman, as well as various other side conversations, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Ding the bell icon, stay notified for our latest videos, and share our videos because it helps us out with the algorithm. We're almost at 3,000 subscribers on YouTube, and when we hit that benchmark, we will do a special video commemorating it. And on top of that, you can watch our regular content. We do Ultraman Classic on Mondays, and next week will be the final installment of Ultraman Classic. On Wednesdays, we got Kamen Rider Gabu. Thursdays, #1 Sentai Go Chuja. And on Sundays, we do Kamen Rider Classic. We're past the halfway point where we did 58 episodes in total. We only have 40 more to go, plus 2 movies. So yeah, we're stuck for like another 2.5 months, maybe even 3 months. But we're here, and you're here with us. We love your company. Thank you so much for enjoying. Check out our recent Morphicon interviews. Check out our sister channel, The Buttery Show, where we do various movie reviews, and we are uploading reviews for Gundam GQX, so be sure to check that out. And if you want to follow our personal content, where can the people find you?
You can find me at youtube.com, Axel Ranger.
You can find me on Instagram at Boken_Kabuto and on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKabuto. And if you want to say hi to us in person, we will be at the Pasadena Convention Center on May 24th for Pasadena Comic-Con. We will also be at the Burbank Marriott on June 8th for Robo Toy Fest, which will feature the return, the reunion of all 3 VR troopers. That's right. Not just Brad Hawkins, not just Mike Hollander. We are also talking about Sarah Joy Brown. That's right. The famous daytime soap opera actress is gonna be at one of Scott's conventions finally. After years, I've waited for this for 25 years. It's finally happening. Oh yeah, and the actor who played Herbie is also gonna be there. So it's like Percy. Yeah, I was thinking about Saban's Master Rider. Yeah, no, Percy's gonna be there too. So yay. No, the actor playing Percy is actually really nice. It's the character that's really infuriating. He's like the Masada of his own series. Yeah, and of course, yeah. And if there's any other future conventions that we'll be participating in, please, we will let you know. This guy's going to G-Fest whenever that is.
July 11th through the 13th.
At
the Hyatt in Chicago, Illinois.
Nice. And of course, quick shout out to Ranger Stop and Pop in Atlanta, Georgia. It'll be the very last Ranger Stop and Pop, unfortunately, but it will feature a lot of Power Ranger actors. It's going to be on June 3rd. It's going to be in June. Let me check real quick the dates. Ranger Stop and Pop in Atlanta, Georgia. It's going to be June 13th through the 15th at the Omni Atlanta Hotel at Centennial Park. And it's going to feature the reunion of all 6 Mystic Force Rangers. That's right, all 6 main Rangers. You got Ferris, Richard, you got Angie and John all coming back, plus you got the other 2 Rangers who have never been to Morphicon since the original Morphicon. So, here's hoping that they stay. That's right. It has been announced that none other than Nick Sampson and Melanie Vallejo, at least I think it's pronounced like that, are both going to be there. All 6 Mystic Force Rangers. I'm so jealous. And yeah, so those are the upcoming conventions. We will not be at Ranger Stop and Pop, but because we have a long-standing relationship with them, we still wish to give them a nice shout out. Hope the turnout will be fantastic, and you will be sorely missed. But with that in mind, please stay safe, stay hydrated, up the emergency kits, hug your loved ones, and enjoy the rest of your weeks. Have a good one. Bye, guys.